Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel where today we're going to go through my week 9 predictions, see how well I did, which I think I did pretty decent this past week, and also look ahead to week 10, see who I think is going to win and my reasonings behind that as well. So week 9, I got the Steelers wrong, the Dolphins wrong, got the Packers right, which I'm very happy about, got the Ravens right, got the Falcons wrong, got the Browns right, got the Patriots wrong, got the Saints right, got the Buccaneers wrong, got the Colts right, got the Giants wrong, got the Eagles right, I got the Bengals right, I got the Chargers right as well, and I got pretty close to the final score too, so I'll take that. So overall we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We went 8 and 6, so above 500, just the way I like it. So if we look ahead to week 10, we got Thursday night football between the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears. Yeah, this game is going to be one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my entire life. I really am not, I'm not going to watch it at all. Al Michaels is going to be drunk by the time halftime because of how bad this game is. But I got to pick a team. And the Bears look better offensively, even with all the turnovers they have. The Panthers just can't seem to get anything right with this team. So don't go with Chicago here. Although it's going to be an ugly game, and I really don't care. Next up, we got the Colts and Patriots in Germany this week. I'm going with Indianapolis. The Patriots just look lost on offense. Their defense can't really do too much to overcome that. Indy defense is playing pretty well against bad quarterbacks. Mac Jones is bad, so they should play well against him. And the offense for the Colts is good enough to beat this Patriots team, so I'm going to go with Indianapolis here. Next, I got the Bengals and Texans. This game is going to be pretty close, I think. Like, the Texans are just coming off of that amazing win over the Buccaneers, but they're dealing with a different type of team in the Bengals. I think they're going to slow down the Texans more than the Buccaneers did, and the Bengals are just red hot right now. So I'm going to go with Cincinnati over Houston, even though I think it's going to be a really good competitive game. Next up, we got the Saints and Vikings. This is going to be interesting because, like, which team do you trust more offensively? The Saints under Pete Carmichael and his terrible offensive scheme, or the Minnesota Vikings with Josh Dobbs? I don't know. But I'm going to go with the Vikings just because I believe in the pure magic that they've had. And I think the Saints are going to screw up a couple times, and that's where the Vikings are going to take advantage. So I'll go to Minnesota there. Green Bay versus Pittsburgh is going to be one of the ugliest offensive games, especially in the first half, where both teams, neither one do good. I actually do think Green Bay has a chance to win this game, as I think the offense will have better execution overall throughout the entire game than the Steelers. But the Steelers' bullcrap magic is going to come alive in the fourth. And so it's going to be interesting to see how the Packers defense handles the Steelers offense. If they allow them to throw the ball more, I'll be very mad at my Packers defense. But go Green Bay. Tennessee and Tampa Bay. Interesting game. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay because I think their offense is just better at the moment. Titans still trying to see what they have in young Will Levis. Tampa Bay has Baker Mayfield, who just played really well against the Texans, and I think they're going to continue that momentum into this game. I think they're going to pick up another win there. So Tampa Bay over Tennessee. San Francisco and Jacksonville. Now, this is going to be a very good game. San Francisco, off the bye week, should be a lot healthier, should be a lot better. But the Jaguars, I think, are a more cohesive unit right now. I'm going to go with Jacksonville here. I really do think they're going to win this game. So let's go and go with Jacksonville over San Francisco. Browns-Ravens. Another really good game. The question is, will Cleveland's offense be able to do enough to outscore the Ravens? Now, the Ravens, I don't think are going to score nearly as many points as they have been recently because the Browns' defense is that good. But will the Browns' offense be able to overcome themselves and their mediocrity? I personally don't think so. I think the Ravens' defense is going to do enough to win this game. It's going to be a very defensive AFC North battle. Going to be really exciting. Next, we've got Falcons and Cardinals. Even with how bad Arthur Smith has been coaching this team, there is no way they should lose to the Cardinals. If they lose to the Cardinals, he should be fired. Let's just say that. So, even with Kyler Murray coming back, he should be fired. Detroit versus LA. I'm going to go with Detroit. I think they're the better team. They're better coached. They got better offense. The Chargers struggle against the Jets, even though the final score doesn't look like it. But I think the Lions are going to win this game pretty easily. Giants, Cowboys. The Giants are lost. Cowboys are going to win. It should be pretty handily. So, Going to go with Dallas over New York. Washington versus Seattle. Even though Seattle struggled last week, I still think they're going to have a good comeback game and beat the Commanders. So Seattle over Washington. I just don't trust the Commanders' offense to really score more than 20 points. I know Seattle's can. So I'm going to go with Seattle over that. Jets and Raiders. Now this is an interesting game because the Raiders looked better last week against the Giants. Granted, it was against the Giants. The Jets look like awful. And I think Max Crosby is going to make Zach Wilson into putty. So I'm going to go with Raiders over the Jets here. And this is going to be an ugly, ugly game. Bills and Broncos. I'm going to go Buffalo here. I think they're going to want to come back and smack someone in the mouth after losing to the Bengals. So I think they will do that over the Broncos. I'm going to say 42 points here between the Broncos and the Bills. And so just recap my picks. I got the Bears over the Panthers, the Colts over the Patriots, the Bengals over the Texans, the Vikings over the Saints, the Packers over the Steelers, the Buccaneers over the Titans, the Jaguars over the 49ers, the Ravens over the Browns, the Falcons over the Cardinals, the Lions over the Chargers, the Cowboys over the Giants, the Seahawks over the Commanders, the Raiders over the Jets, the Bills over the Broncos. The total score of 421-42. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you again very, very soon. Peace.